Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 44 of House 2 of the Drifter Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And I'm hoping in this part we can get a cure for Bella from a local. We tried that in the last part because she got electrocuted from opening up a treasure chest. But when we went to the cantina, we had no luck. The option didn't seem to be coming up at all for her to be able to ask for the antidote. But it is still Talk Like a Pirate Day, so I don't know if that was somehow interfering with it. So we're going to go back once Talk Like a Pirate Day is over. And right now she's just excavating. Why is she excavating? I would have thought I would have had her. Maybe she's not high enough in the archaeology skill. Oh, she's not high enough in the archaeology skill, because I was thinking I would be having her set up an excavation site. But you need to be level 6, and she is only level 4, because I just looked and checked. And I know I keep worrying about Cody because he keeps getting like very, very uncomfortable. But I have seen people comment that if you have the long-lived trait, that your Sims just never die. So I don't know if I'm worrying for nothing with him, that he isn't going to die from overexhaustion. Oh, there he is. I didn't realize he had come over. I thought she was going to just be thinking about him. But I guess she doesn't think about him. Oh, we can hornswaggle. That sounds like it would actually be something, and not a very nice. So she got a Zazatotal relic when she did that. And no, we're not going to go to the nightclub. Thank you very much. And it is a mischief, and that was a negative. It sounded like it was something that would be not so nice. So she says, I think it said she completed that. So now she has to survey for a dig pile and authenticate 3 artifacts. I don't know how much time is left on their vacation. It is a Saturday. Oh, see there, she's she's uncomfortable +2 for being marked for death by electrocution from being cursed. So she's not dazed anymore, but she's uncomfortable. So hopefully once this is over, we'll head over to the cantina and be able to, fingers crossed, get a antidote for her. If it doesn't work, if they're not there, we can pay $250 and try and go for, the blessing they option that they had at the temple, not the temple. Let me look in here, because the name is escaping me, but under Jungle Explorer, it's part of the Vacationer. The statue of the Madra Koseka. I had to look because I really couldn't remember. And I put her on there, and he's still very romantic. That's very nice. I didn't find they were as romantic as my last house. They were very, very romantic all the time with each other. But Bella's mom, Alicia, was usually, she didn't work, so she was around a lot more. So I think that helped a lot, because neither of her parents worked. Because it just turned out that the Sim that I had, Alicia marry, did not have a job, so therefore he was never working at all. But he was home, and he was a really nice dad. I really liked him. And of course, our Cody doesn't work either, because part of the goal of House 2 was to marry a Sim in an NPC career, which then means when they move into your household, they don't have a career anymore. But that's the only household that's a requirement. So I'm going to let her eat and take care. And once this Talk Like a Pirate Day is over, we'll be back and try and head over to the cantina again. Well, Talk Like a Pirate Day is now over. And of course, it was awful for everyone except for except for Bella. But everybody else in the house had an awful day. So that is kind of a downside with seasons and the house and the Drifter Challenge. When you can't control the other Sims, they tend to have very bad very bad holidays, which is unfortunate. Let's see, just out of curiosity, of course, I think Cody is he's feeling insecure because he's jealous. And at least I have seen them get sad moodlets, so luckily that's not a thing. But I'm going to take them over to the cantina and see whether we can get that cure, and if not, I will do the donation to the statue there and see if that will help her. So I will be back once they get there. Now the question is anybody even around, since it's the middle of the night? I have a mixologist here. We're going to go over and do a cheerful introduction and hope that he is a local. He does look like a local, and see whether or not we can ask for an antidote from him. It just has to be a local. It doesn't have to be one of the vendors. So he's an insider, a goofball, and loves the outdoors. So let's try this. We're going to go under friendly. And if we don't have the options for all the local stuff, then he's not a local. So he's not a local. Even though he's a mixologist here, he's not a local. So let's see about this female, this person here. We're going to do a cheerful introduction. Now we're just trying to meet people who are locals and see if we can get. Hopefully that will... So she's neat, hot-headed, and materialistic. Inquire about local myths. So that's a good sign that she's a local. So can we ask her for an antidote? There we go. We can ask for an antidote. Yay! We had some luck that we can ask for it. Take this antidote that I made with bone dust you provided. Is she a local too? Yes, she is. Do we have any more bone dust? Let's get an extra spare antidote. Because we don't have much use for that bone dust anyway, so we'll just have a second one just in case we have another negative interaction while we are exploring. And now I am going to drink that. Chug that antidote is what we're going to do. And... did that work? I still see that. Oh, it's being dispelled. So she should get now she's been blessed with the skeletal form. So that means none of her needs will decrease while she's in here. And I don't always get that, but I did get this the last time I got this curse that she just had when my other sim transformed. It was the same. She became a skeleton. Of course, let's see how long that lasts. 12 hours she has the blessing of the bones. So we are going to we're not going to do a skeleton scare. We're going to rally the troops because we may as well, while we're here, make the most of our vacation. And since we're not on our home lot, we can use the club interaction and do what we want. Because I did notice that Charity was about to go to sleep. So we can't do much about the fact she needs to have a shower. So she's just going to be dirty. And we are going to try that again. Club gatherings, rally the troops. We'll try that one more time. And hopefully that will be good enough. And then we're going to go over to the trailhead and do some more exploring while we're here. So now that we've done that, I'm going to do that and go to the trailhead and I'll be back. So we're here at the trailhead and it is raining, and now Bella is one of these blue skeletons as opposed to the one she looked like before. And like they look at Cody's not sure what to make of her. He's got the bone look. And let me see, for her archaeology scholar, she needs to survey for a dig pile. So I'm gonna just do that just to get that out of the way. And then she needs to authenticate some artifacts, but she can't do that. I think, did she have, oh my god, there was already one here and there was another one. So can't excavate together because you need to have a bigger site for that. And she is only just level 5 of her archaeology skill. Did I have her buy she did buy one. But maybe I'm better to go back to, now that I've done that, I've come all the way over here. It's raining, so I'm going to go back to the cantina because I'm going to have her try, does she have enough things to authenticate? She's got 1, 2, so she's got 2 that she can authenticate and then another one she can take out. So maybe what we'll do, if I've been thinking it through, I should take her back over there and then have her, because the higher she is in our archaeology, that will help her with exploring in the temple. Okay, so I'm going to take them back to the cantina because I think it makes more sense for them all to be over there than for them to be here. And doing random things where she can do all this stuff over at the cantina. Plus, we can have a club gathering going and I can hopefully add archaeology to it so she'll get to level 6 quicker. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll see you when we get there. So I was a bit hesitant to come over here, mainly because I'm going to buy a club perk. Because she has the skeleton form, and that's really helpful when you're exploring. So I thought it would have been good in some ways to stay where she was. and go exploring. But at the same time, I think it makes more sense for her to be able to, in terms of my goals with her, is to work on her archaeology skill by authenticating artifacts. So I'm just going to have her work on authenticating artifacts. You probably don't need to see that. I'm sure the rest will just do their own thing. And once she gets to level 6 is the main one that I want her to get to, then I'm going to take her over. Oh, it's now fall. Well, that's the one thing I still need to decide before Bella leaves, or before Charity leaves the house, whether we're going to change the season or if we're going to leave her in fall for her when she goes on to her next house, because we could change it back to, well, we could change it to any season, spring or summer. I was thinking we would change it back to summer if we had any luck, of course. Oh, she's got to stop because he's making a mess. Discipline, calm, ask not to make a mess. I was going to be back, but then I realized she's not even able to do this right now because I guess he doesn't have enough to do to keep him occupied. So, okay, discipline him so you can get back to doing what you want to do. And once you've done that, you are going to, in discipline, we've already done it. He still asked not to make a mess. Stop making that mess. Maybe it won't. And now we're going to try to influence him to clean up his mess. And then we'll keep working on this. At least, I don't know what Charity is doing, but at least she can't make messes because she's a teen. Only toddlers and kids can make messes. So I'll have her work through this and I'll be back. So Bella has done 2 of her items that she needed to do. So I thought while they were all sitting there and it doesn't seem to be raining anymore, I should probably have them go fishing together so that they would be better occupied. I did have Cedric do his homework. And so that kept him, and I don't know if he's made any more messes from before, but I thought, like I said, we'd take them down there. So she has done 2 of the 3 artifacts, but of course for her third one, she has no more artifacts in her inventory, so she has to actually uncover it first. And she's not level 6 yet of archaeology skill, which is where I want her to be before we start going exploring. So let me see how quickly they're going to get down here to go fishing. Where's Cedric? Oh, there he is. He's coming. And hopefully he can go and someone else will stop, but not one of ours. Okay, all of our Sims are fishing, which is what I want, but now I'm going to stop Bella from fishing because I don't really need her to fish. I really just that's a plantain tree, and I don't really care about harvesting those things very much. So I'm going to go back here. So there's the 2 that we have. I left them. She is going to, unfortunately, she's not having a lot of fun right now. So she's going to come back and uncover that. And then hopefully, we have a full wall of notifications. So it's time we got some fish. We caught some, and we have 4 hours left of this vacation. So I need to call and extend it by 1 day, because 4 hours is not long enough for us to finish what we want to do. So hopefully 1 more day will let her get through a temple. I can't remember. I can't remember if we got through the temple or not. I don't think so, because I'm still on the examine some for the other aspiration, the one for the jungle explorer. She still needs to examine some traps. So I'm thinking she hasn't done that yet. So they're getting, oh look, she's level 6. And it says she can now find even more artifacts from dig piles by establishing an excavation site. So that's what I wanted, because I wanted to be able to get Charity to excavate with her. And I think her fun is not very high, which isn't very good. Needs amusement from low fun. No, you can't join our club. Oh, and look, Cedric has got to level 5 of the mental skill from doing his fishing. Did we get any? Has Bella increased her fishing at all? Because that will help. Or sorry, has Charity increased her? Will I finally call Charity when it actually becomes her house and Bella's no longer around? Charity caught a Gosmania polenus flower. Excellent. So there we have done the extracting of the element, and so now she needs to restore humanity. Oh, she's not gonna be a... Oh, she's not gonna be a skeleton anymore. There she is. It's all over. And they said it completed it even though she didn't do it. But that's alright. I don't really care. We're gonna put it in our inventory. We'll just take that. Put that in our inventory too. Stick that in our inventory. And now she's going to call and extend the vacation because it didn't work before. And we're going to extend it by 1 day only. And she just needs some fun. What's she going to do? Does she... I don't think she has any guitar skills, so she's going to get embarrassed. But she has this shameless trait. So why don't you come practice? Why don't you come practice that instrument so that maybe that'll build your fun? Or I guess I could have had her watch some TV too instead. Because that's, I don't know how quick that is to increase her fun. I was thinking it might be quick, which is why I thought I would have her play the guitar. Yeah, maybe the TV would have been better because it seems to be a pretty good quality TV here. So we're gonna try watching cooking. I don't really care. Oh, she's getting money. She's bad. Why would you pay her? I don't think she has guitar skill or didn't have guitar skill. Didn't it not say she acquired it? She just acquired it and she got 2 simoleons already. Go to Salvadorada and play and people will pay you even if you're really bad. Even though they don't pay you very much. So her fun is getting up there. So we got some more things that we caught. So I'm going to take her down to rally the troops to get her needs and everybody's needs up. And then I'm going to take them back to the trailhead to go through. So once they're sort of through, I'll be back. So we're here and I had Bella establish 2 excavation sites because there were 2 puddles, two dig sites there. But what I want to do now is I'm going to go in and, let's say disband the group. I'm going to disband the group and then I'm going to form it again. Because I'm hoping that I can form a group. And Charity's having a shower. She was filthy. So hopefully she'll continue to have her shower because what I want to do is where am I getting my bearings? Probably the easiest thing is to go over to her. There we go. So I'm going to see we can excavate together. That's what I want to do. So hopefully she'll do her shower and then come over and excavate together because I really don't want to. My intention wasn't to cancel her. Nope. Did she clean up enough? She's still a little bit dirty. Oh well. She has made some progress on her angling ace aspiration with all the fishing that we've been doing. But that's as much as we can really do. We could get her to 10. But there's no point because we're going to take every fish she has in her inventory out before she leaves. So she won't be able to do that. And he unfortunately can't excavate because he is a child and they can only excavate the single dig sites. The dig piles. But once they become sites, they can't excavate at it. Kids can't. So I don't really want her to continue with that. I'm going to just then go excavate together and see if that will hold. No, it doesn't. It stops them from doing the other one instead. Well, hopefully they'll keep doing it without her because I want to take her through. Now we've already been through here, so we're just going to travel through and leave them all here. And we may as well harvest the avocado. Why not? And she may as well establish 1 more excavation site in the single because she needed to do 2 of 3 and we may as well just get that done because it's an easy thing to do. And then we can maybe get them to dig through that one too. And then when she's done, I'm going to have her... Oops, looks like someone got attacked. Cody got attacked. Oh well. And back to Bella and she needs to travel through. Please. Oh, wrong. She did go through. And now she came back, and now she's back again. So we are on the side that I want to be. And what I want her to do is come in. I do want her harvesting from the tree of emotions. Oh, look, Charity got to level 2 of her archaeology skill. And there's another one that we could establish, but I think we don't need to do that right now. So here we are. Here is the temple. So we're going to go here and clear it with our hands because she's level 9 of the gardening skill. So that should be high enough for her to get through that without hurting herself, which is I think what we did before. Looks like Cedric is going through a phase. He's going to feel rebellious. And we have someone's spirit fading away. He's growing weak. I mean, a lot of them. Okay, looks like there's a lot for Brady. I don't know why we have so many for the same person. Here we go. So we can distract flies with dance because she has maxed her Salvadoradian culture skills, so which is good because she doesn't have Drake's fire quencher. And she makes some noise. Moves. A moment later, a crystal drops from the trees, and as Bella looks up and locks eyes with one especially friendly sloth, it winks back at her. So now we're going to get the travel to the temple. So I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to bring everybody with us because I guess we don't have to, but we will, because they can sort of stay where they are, but they won't be able to use the lot because the lot that we're on is going to be the temple. But I'm just going to make it simple and bring them with us to the temple, and I was going to say I'll be back, but I'm not going to be back. I'm going to take them through the temple, and then we will do some temple exploring in the next part. And it looks like she's just about to be attacked from what I can gather. But we will hopefully see that next time. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!